Paul Sanneman, Contractor Staffing Source.
I'm the founder. I met Rick in a booth.
He won't even
that sounds bad.
He met me. He sold me in a booth.
That's right. We're in the booth next door, so I couldn't help myself, right?
We're supposed to be vendors. I figure I'm selling my services. I ended up buying before.
Well, that's okay. That's a good service, right?
That might have been the only sale I made, or you.
Yeah. So what happens is we have a recruiting company. We recruit about we recruit like 300,000 people, 300,000. I wish 30,000 the last couple of years. We got a 90% success rate. Got a really good system. We're in every market in U.S. and Canada. And so we figured out how to find employees for construction companies at a very low cost to get great people.
Yep.
So
and we're a client.
You're a client.
So I can speak directly to the services, which they work. It's a great system. I also just ran into, we have another co-client, I didn't realize, Joe's Carpentry from Ontario,
yes,
John Von Lagen. And he just said, yeah, Contractor Staffing Source does all our recruiting for us. So we use you guys. It's a system, it's a process, which is really so important when you're hiring.
Well, I think, what contractors don't get, all the problems they have are people problems. They look like profit problems. They look like scheduling problems. I look at this entire thing, right? There's 3 companies solving people problems. Everybody else is giving you stuff or selling you systems, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, if you have the best system and the best stuff, if you have the wrong people, you're still screwed.
Yeah. And I heard somebody else say something similar to that. We talked about getting our SOPs and our processes and our systems in place as a company. Well, like the McDonald's approach, right? If you just create a system, it's a great system, you can plug and play. And what this person said is like, look, you have to have a competent person plugged into a well-oiled system.
Right.
And I found that out exactly as we have more than doubled our employees. You realize that once you get good, competent people, it exposes the incompetent one.
And one person can screw up a company.
Oh.
You can have 30 employees and one person, the values don't match, mess up the whole company.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is contractors have 2 problems. They haven't got the right clients or they haven't got the right employees. That's it.
Yep.
They haven't got the right clients. There's a process called marketing that works to get to the right clients. They haven't got the right employees. There's a process called recruiting. They're processes. They are not projects.
Well, and you mentioned something too, and I think we should touch on this, is you talked about a lot of builders don't hire unless they say, well, I need to hire somebody. So-and-so quit, or I need someone to help. But you have a different philosophy, and that's kind of what we're doing right now, is that you're always recruiting.
You're recruiting. The reason you recruit all the time is you're looking for that special person, guy or whatever, right? The chance of him wanting to leave his job the exact same day that you're putting an ad in is between 0 and none. Right? It doesn't exist.
Yep.
So you have to recruit all the time. So the day that guy decides, he goes on LinkedIn and goes, hey, my boss, the day he makes that decision, you need to be there.
Yep. Right.
And the chance of you running the ad at the same time he's looking for you is not true. The other thing you need to remember, you got to get somebody to quit their job to come to work for you.
Yep, that's right.
And so a lot of people understand that when the day the guy decides to quit his job is when you need to be there looking for him or her on LinkedIn and every other place. So no matter where he goes, if he decides today, I've had it with my current employer for whatever reason, I want to find somebody new, you have to be there.
Yeah. Now, I've run into this, I'm sure you hear this too. It's like when you're always recruiting, you divide you have your employees, you're divided into 3 categories. You have your superstars, you're just trying to support, keep them happy, keep them productive. You got your middle of the road employees that you're trying to coach up to become superstars. And then you got your bottom 25% where you sort of need to have a body in that position. However, if somebody better came along, you would be more than happy to upgrade that position.
Right.
That's where we're at right now, is that I am looking at identifying. I've got some people in my organizations like, yeah, they're doing the job, but I realize I've sort of hit a ceiling. They're never going to be a superstar.
Right. If you get the right standard, and it's interesting, our company, we have 35 people that work with us. Everybody's awesome. But that's because we go through a huge process to find them. Like we go through like 300 or 400 people to find the person. When we hire them, they're a rock star. And so, of the 30, our company can. My friend of mine came and said, "How come you have people all over the world? You never have any problems. Everybody works. You do a great job. They're happy." I said, "You have to hire the right person."
That's right. Yeah.
And so we've proven that you can literally have people all over the world. Everybody's extremely happy. Our clients are happy. It's all because they have the right people.
Yep.
I would say contractors make the biggest mistake is they don't put the resources they need into recruiting, whether it's time or it's money or whatever. You can't skip this one.
Yep. And this is a people business. I mean, let's face it. When you get referrals as a builder, it's because of the people on your staff.
Right.
People develop relationships, they fall in love, they become friends, and it's like I love your designer. I love your project manager. I love whatever.
It's like and corporations understand. I mean, for example, why is Elon Musk so successful? He can build great teams. He's a real smart guy, but unless you can build teams, you can't grow.
Yep.
And the most important skill any contractor has is his ability to build a team.
I like it.
And that's what people need. And you can hire somebody that can do that by having a recruiting process. If you're not great at marketing, hire a great marketing company.
Yeah, right.
But if you have great marketing and great recruiting, you've got great employees and great clients, it's a great industry.
You produce great projects with happy clients who want to refer you, a good profit margin.
It's a great industry.
That's where we're at. Okay, somebody wants some help with staffing. What should they do?
Called Contractor Staffing Source. You can go to our website, contractorstaffingsource.com. Make an appointment with me. I'm the founder. I'll be happy to talk to you about how we can help. And if nothing else, you'll learn a lot about recruiting you don't know, because we have a process that absolutely works. If you want to do it yourself, that's fine. I'll show you how. If you want us to do it, that's fine. But you can't get around the process. We've hired 3,000 people. 90% of them worked out. And in all the trades, with electricians, plumbers, CEOs, project managers, we've got the system down. So call me and I'll show you how it works.
ContractorStaffingSource.com.
Thank you.
Talk to Paul.
Thanks.